Okay, so we're starting off with a bit of Pro Concealer, and we're just going to stipple that on. This is the red one, which is used to color correct dark spots. Okay, and now we are using a bit of Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation, and we're just going to blend. And next onto the brows, I'm using a E.L.F. brush to sculpt my brows, and then I'm going in with the Anastasia DipBrow in chocolate or dark brown. JK. Okay, so y'all just gonna have to ignore how I'm looking at this video, because let's just face it, nobody really just smiles while they're doing makeup. Like, this is a serious matter. Also, on a side note, my brows is gonna look a little crazy, but we can just always fix that up with concealer. Okay, so this next brow is especially tricky because I do have a cut on this brow, but as you guys will see, it's not that hard to fill it in when you use the DipBrow. This is one of the reasons why I love Anastasia DipBrow. And I don't really have like a specific method to doing my brows, but if you guys want to see a brow tutorial that just focuses on brows, then let me know in the comments.
Time you come here act like you know I do it, and I tell me say I sneak, you a sneak. But from looking at your eyes, me see the freakiness. Baby girl, make it and leave. And I like say me no treat you good, and I like say me no go hard. Every time you come at me yard, you a worry and your man there at your yard. But enough you know, say me and you a fuck.
For not having eyebrows, they sure did not come out too bad at all, y'all. And all the little extra that I'm fiddling around with here could just be, again, covered with concealer, and we'll be good to go.
Girl, take it off for a young. Freaky things that you do with your tongue. Up and down the pole like a stripper. Ass up, face in the pillow. Popping it, pussy popping on the hands.
And so here we are just going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I will link all of the products that I use in the description box, so you'll know my colors and all that good stuff.
Why you make that ass clap and you look back at it? I should take a photo, but nobody happy, no.
Me and you are fuck, nobody laughing. off your dress. Me and you are close, nobody else know. Me and you are close. Come over me, yeah, nobody else know.
And I know a lot of people use brushes. You can use honestly whatever you want. I just like to use my little sponge that I got from ULTA. Yeah, I just feel like it does what I need it to do. So, hey, to each their own.
Nobody nothing knows that you come over me, yeah. Baby, take off your dress.
So next I am just going to set my eyelids with a little bit of translucent powder. This translucent powder, you guys, is my first ever translucent powder, and it's by Loreal, and it's got like a brownish tint to it, so I really like using this rather than like the banana powder or the HD powder, because as we all know, that stuff when you are a black girl will give you flashback like no other. You don't want to look ashy in photos or whatever you do. So yes, I highly recommend to get a setting powder or translucent powder that has a bit of color if you're darker skin toned or a woman of color. And here I'm going in with the same concealer that I used for my brows. And we're just going to be using another sponge. This one's a little bigger but smaller than the sponge I used for my foundation. And again, this is from ULTA. And so here I am patting instead of sweeping it, because I don't want the sponge to pick up extra products. So just pat, 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 and blend it out. Alright, and so next I am going in again with a lighter concealer this time. It's Maybelline Fit Me Again. Typically, if I want to go for like a brighter and bolder highlight, I'll put a light color on over the concealer that matches my skin tone. Because again, I am not the lightest, nor am I the darkest, but I don't want it to give me a ashy look. So that's why I use two concealers. to contour. I have been more of a powder girl lately. I used to use a cream then a powder, but y'all, let's just be serious, that's way too much, especially when you're trying to hurry up and get to class before your final. So yeah, this is another, nope, this is a Wet n Wild brush that I'm using, and I'm using the ULTA Brand contour palette. Okay, and I'm just adding a little bit of the contour powder onto my forehead and then onto my chin. Adding contour powder onto your forehead gives it, well, on the edges of your forehead, makes it appear to be a little smaller. And as you guys can see, I am a member of the big forehead family, so yes, we want to make that forehead look a little bit smaller, even though that's really not going to do much for me. So now I am just going to bake a little bit using that same translucent powder that I put on my eyes. And I kind of put a little too much right there, but you know, hey, it's all good. It'll get wiped away later. And then I'm going to put some on the bottom of my contour, just to give it a little bit more sharpness and definition as well. Well, I guess this wasn't really a bake. I only left it on there for a little bit, but yes, you guys catch my drift. The only time I really bake is if I'm going out and I really just don't want that concealer to move at all. Next, I'm going in with my IT Cosmetics powder brush just to really make sure that all of the translucent powder is gone and to kind of push it more around my face to cover my entire face, if that makes sense. So now I'm going to start on my eyes, and I'm using the Naked Basics palette, and I attempted to show y'all which two colors I'm using. They will be in the description box. But yes, I'm using the two shades as a transitioning. And just putting it in the creases of my eyes. If you're a really simple girl that just likes to do a good neutral eye, I highly recommend this palette. Well, especially these two colors, I use those the most. They are amazing. So here I am going in with the BH Cosmetics palette. Shout out to my friend Amanda for getting that for me. But yes, I'm going to put whatever color I just used all over my lid. It's kind of an orangey, shimmery color. And I believe I wet the brush a little bit just to give it more of a pop. So I kind of stopped recording, and I apologize, but again, all products used will be in the description box below. So here I've already added my shadows, finished my look, and applied eyeliner. I used the Maybelline eyeliner, and now I'm moving on to lips. This is a MAC lip pencil in Cyber World. And I'm really just going to line the lips and kind of fill in just the top part, just to kind of give this an ombre look, as you'll see in just a second. And so now I'm going in with a MAC lipstick in Please Me. I think I put a little too much, so I'm going to go back in and just add a little bit more of the Cyber World liner. And now for my favorite part, the highlighter. Y'all gotta excuse my little sticker on there. We're just gonna add a little bit more, because who doesn't love a nice glow? And now we're going in with my Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray. All right, and here is the final look. Hair down, not in that bonnet. But yes, I was honestly just going for a bolder lip with a simple eye look. Heading to my last final, and then afterwards going to B-dubs with friends to celebrate that first semester of grad school. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.